Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Seasons of Ghosts. I'm Kyo Zaber, the GM for tonight's festivities, and with me are our dear players. And, we thankfully have a full crew tonight. The internet Jenkins are causing us a little bit of grief in the background, but we will do our best to saunter forward and give you guys a bit of a show tonight. Somebody who's going to help us start off with a good show, History Eraser Button. How are you doing today, sir?
Well, I'm on Potato Cam, on Potato Web, on Potato Couch, but I'm on the stream, so that's all, better than I thought I'd be, which is not here at all, with relying on you to run my character. So things got 1,000%.
We'll take 1,000% better.
I'm not being able to be terribly interactive with chat tonight because I'm also down to one little laptop screen. So I've got, my phone for YouTube. And thank you all for being here because it's time for us to deal with a very bad issue.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somebody who might know who you're talking about, JT. Other than some of the, how's your day going?
Shitty. Very shitty. Just like my login to Foundry. Very terrible.
We'll see if we can improve your evening. Give you a creative outlet for the frustrations. But speaking of a creative outlet for frustrations, Mr. Moral Compass. I don't know why that was a good segue to you, but here we are. How are you doing tonight, dude?
All right, so following up on that, I'm a guy who has average thoughts, average feelings, and let's see, I'm talking to people, and I'm sitting on a chair at a desk, so very creative, very out there. I'm outside the box in every regard. It's hip to be circle or something.
Yeah, no,
it's even hipper to be circus.
Ooh.
Yeah. And despite the very bad segue, I am glad that you're here. Very appreciative to have you. And yes, speaking of someone who's hip, Circus, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Just got home from coaching at the gymnastics center, ready to play some games. Parked in my seat, ready to be short and hairy instead of tall and bald.
Hey, we appreciate our circuses on all their sizes. So definitely glad to have you here. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll quick go over our benefits and then give a brief recap as to how we ended up in our current situation. So benefits for tonight's episode of Seasons of Ghosts. We've got fan art featuring Rokoro, Torakiri, Granny Hu, and Rokoro's Critical Strike by John Gordon. Everyone Fighting the Ghost by Circus Freak. Everyone's Headshots by Sassy Witch. Thank you, our fan artists. Greatly appreciated. Our likes from the last stream were at 30, and our comments for the last stream were at 43. We unfortunately didn't meet the new thresholds. That's just the way it goes. Hopefully tonight will be a little bit different. On the plus side, you guys get 1 inspiration and 1 hero point for Moonskull hitting 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, all of you joining us on Moonskull. We're glad to have you here, and hopefully you're all here enjoying the show. So, in total, that's 2 inspirations and 1 hero point to everyone. And our dear moderator has reset the miracle bar. So, we're sitting pretty good. And thank you, Lynn Green. Thank you. Always appreciated. And everybody who's, again, we greatly appreciate all of those who've taken the time to do fan art. And we also appreciate those who've commented and mashed the like. And if you haven't commented or mashed the like button, well, hopefully tonight we'll earn that from you guys. So we'll go ahead and go into the recap from last week. Our party was asked to aid a young man, Ho Jiang-hui, with a ghost problem he was dealing with at his home. A faceless ghost had been scraping the walls, pounding things, trying to get at him. You guys went there and you did a little bit of soul searching, so to speak, and set up a fairly nice trap for him. The trap was sprung, and, well, you guys made sure to deal with him. It took a little bit. It seemed that your various fights and parries were, you were fighting, parrying, exchanging various blows. But in the end, you were victorious. From there, you guys made your way back, or ended up back at the tea house, and everything was quiet for a brief night before you guys were visited by the Shrine Maiden for Asthma, looking for a missing body. You guys began searching around Willowshore. She was pretty confident that the one resulting in the body missing was it was Elzith Kentora came to you for help. She was the head priestess of Pharasma for Willowshore, and she was pretty confident that Yu Sung Jin, an elven herbalist, was the one responsible for making the body disappear. You guys began searching the graveside manors and found a trail leading outside of Willowshore. Upon making your way, tracking the trail, you guys ended up finding Yami, the little cat that is a common sight in the tea house. And Yami began speaking, saying that she just had an itch. Something had made her just finally pushed her to somehow, don't know how, cause cast reanimate, cast basically a spell and bring back the body. The corpse danced in front of you guys as a lowly zombie. And as you guys stood there trying to figure out what to do and to try to convince Yami that it's not cool to bring back the dead and defile a body, some Nopa burrows showed up, seemingly ready to make you guys, well, into something. And that is where we pick back up. So I must swoosh. And an intimidate roll was made prior to this. Do any of you have any questions, or is there anything you guys want to try to do before we roll initiative?
So I think it was confirmed that Yami is hissing at them. Does Yami actually look like she's in a combat stance or anything like that?
She is kind of classic cat, just back lurched, fur just standing out a little bit, ears kind of
But not
flattened
fleeing.
down. Not fleeing, no.
Okay.
Well, who did she actually hiss at? I thought she hissed when I called her very bad. And then she hissed. Was she hissing at the Nopa burrows or at us? Or everything?
She appears to right now be hissing at the Nopa Bros.
Oh, okay.
And
That's-
what is the
that's
zombie
different.
doing? Is it still dancing, or has it reacted to the Nopa burrows at all?
The zombie has stopped dancing and is just looking back at them, just puzzledly a little bit.
It may be, well, that would be probably Arcana to know. So not going to spill any player knowledge.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's.
I got nothing. I'm ready to roll in, I guess.
They have come to
Fair enough.
nope our burrows. Prepare yourselves.
All
as you
right.
guys prepare for the battle, you hear something coming from the forest up above. We'll get to that in a moment.
When you say up above, do you mean
To the north?
north of the Nopal Burrows.
Yep.
Good. We're not talking about jump bears.
No. Something better.
You mean drop bears?
That's it.
Bears of any kind. Oh man, I almost had a 19.
I was the one who brought up bears this episode.
Could have been a 27 initiative.
I think I still have light cast on me.
Just a
You could
bright guy.
click it to remove it because it wouldn't be there anymore. Or you should be able to.
All right.
Nope, it's not under the status effects. It just has the icon on my token in the square.
I mean, like on the map in the upper right hand corner of the map, do you have the icon?
Oh, there it is. Yes,
See if you can right click it. There you
Yep. There it goes.
go. You did because it just got dimmer on the map.
Did I had the encounter tracker covering that?
Yep.
All right. So, unfortunately, Rokoro is up first. So, Rokoro,
Tiger
would
stance,
you like to? Mm-hmm.
and then move up
And-
to the top left, please.
Up left. Okay.
In front of the top left guy. Right there.
Can do.
Tiger strike.
All right. Let's get this done here. Oop. All right.
Punch them in their pee-pee.
No,
That's the plan.
Flurry de Broge.
no dudes, no peepees.
Apply effect. All right, tiger stance, and we begin the flurry of blows. Make sure I've got that target correct. Good. All right, 1.
Nice.
That's a critical hit.
Nice.
Ooh.
Murder him.
That's the plan.
Good damage too. 22 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. He dead?
He's got
He is
persistent
dead.
bleeding damage. Oh wait, God. Yeah. No, he doesn't have persistent bleeding damage.
No, he's down he goes. So Rokoro out the gate just rushes up, enters his stance, and you describe it. Yeah.
I rip out his heart.
Very good. All
And I
right.
show it to his
That-
friend. Since I don't have a
Friend
second
is-
strike.
Well,
Mhm.
when-
Actually, in fact,
if
I will
you've
throw
got
the
flurry of
heart.
blows, can you? If you, I don't know if you have them, but do you have like any little like throwing knives or throwing daggers? Can you do that with flurry of blows? I don't know.
I
No.
don't think so, but I will throw
Okay.
the heart
Nope.
at the other guy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. You used to be
For
able to with
intimidation.
shurikens, but I'm not sure if they brought that over into second edition.
It might be a feat now.
Kitty, hush your face.
Let's see here. All right. Well, with that, this
Ooh,
Nopaburo
Lock in. It's like a miracle.
is
it only
going
took-
to
20 minutes.
move up, and this zombie is in the way. So it is just going to begin beating the zombie.
Poor
That's
zombie.
good.
Yami is going to be very upset.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. My YouTube has died.
Somebody takes 4 damage.
Kitty, move your hand.
That's not good.
It is
mean, the
not
YouTube
good.
died.
All right.
There it is.
All right.
Oh,
So
I
that
missed a
takes
lot of
care
crap.
of that. All right.
Oh, she's looking great tonight. I love it.
Sakasu, you are up.
All right. Holy vibrations. Let's see. I am going to, let's see. What's my 25?
They're throwing the heart at him Looked like it discouraged him on his non-faced at all.
Unfortunately, no. It did
I
not.
will
None
move
of your
my
bad guys
25
make any
feet,
sense.
and I will cast Bonk.
Anka?
No, just Bonk, not Bonka.
Which one are you attacking? The one on the zombie?
The one on the zombie, yes.
That's a hit.
You leave that alone.
You, sir. Oh, no. All you blacks are in trouble.
All right, that's
6
one.
damage. Smack him again. I
Not
will
with
miss
that,
the second
unfortunately.
time. All right, and that is all three. I moved. I whacked him. I whacked him again. Well, I whacked at him.
Very true.
And now I'm
Right.
in perfect position for
I'm in.
Shenanigans.
yes, to be flanked.
Jin-un, you are up.
We'll start off with Shangja. We'll move to get a little closer to Sakusa. Oh, gotta actually put on the move, not the measure. With me. Okay. And then I will cast the Nudge Fate on Rokuro. So we will give him that effect. Nudge Fate. Cast. Alrighty. And if you will, drag that Familiar of Balanced Luck over onto Sakusa for a +1 armor class.
I got it.
Oh, I already did it.
Oh,
Either of you can do it.
I don't think it stacks. So
No, it won't. I'm gonna slightly change up what I would have had you do, Kyle, just because of the way things have gone so far.
What's your
These
regal?
are aberrations, not undead. So let's void warp the one that is behind Sakusa. Void. So he will need to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
And he will take. He succeeded, so he will only take. Oh, wow, that was weak. He will only take 2 damage. Bummer.
Nice try,
that's
though.
it for me.
Okay. All right. And with that,
Yummy!
Yami is up.
Yummy, they're hurting your zombie.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You should claw their eyes
You
out.
should not have raised the zombie.
Wait.
But as long as you did, from it.
Mm-hmm. Yami hisses and goes up to this one right here. And just goes, "That's mine!" And just, jeez.
Critical.
Claws the crap out of this guy. Maybe.
Yeah.
That'll do it. And you guys just see her. She just leaps onto him and just, and he just grasps his blank face, collapses to his knees, and just goes down. And she just stands. She then just is on top of him, just claws out, just.
She truly did claw his eyes in.
Yummy. Your cat foo. It's pretty good.
Let's see, and she is she is gonna stay right where she is because she doesn't really feel like just walking up to any of them and letting them just smack her. Her ears do tune back behind Sakasun and is like, oh no. Okay. They're coming. This Nopaburo bro is not going to have any of it. That cat just took out its friend, and it is going to commit one of the mortal sins of Willowshore, and it's going to attack Nami.
No.
Stupid cat.
Ooh.
She's going to hit Nami.
He's in deep trouble now. He's in deep, deep trouble.
Okay, and then he's going to strike at Nami again.
Yummy.
Yeah, Yami. Yes, not I don't know who Nami is. Nami isn't here. Yami is. Somebody who's also here.
She's eating up the competition, so Yami, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Ji-Win been a little bit preoccupied in his mind and finally recognizes what's going on, going through the cacophony of laughter and focusing and rushing forward. He has to actually grab his weapon, move, and then go for a strike.
Well, that's a hit.
All right.
Ooh,
Wow.
solid hit.
It's a very nice hit.
And that's the end.
Very good. Okay. Zombie isn't appreciative of something going after its mistress. So it will go over here. And with its last action, strike at the Nopaburo. Oh. And hit.
Oh,
With just enough.
That
All right.
is a kill still.
That is a kill steal. The zombie just kind of shambles over and just thuds right into him. And yeah. And then
Kyle, do you have the
Yes.
combat order up?
I do.
he does, but it doesn't show on screen because the
Oh.
account on stream because the account on stream is not a player in the tracker.
I mean, chat, would you like to see the initiative tracker? I can put it up there for you if you'd like.
I sure as shit would like to see it since I don't have one.
It is. We're down to the explosive cat swarm is what it shows as the next thing, which there's no token on the screen for explosive cat swarm.
Thank
Oh,
you, sir.
not
Yeah.
yet. There isn't. All right, there you are,
In the
chat.
last run
Now you
thing,
guys
you know.
can see a lot of stuff. So-
I'm in danger.
From in the forest, you guys hear the rustle. And
Oh my god!
all of these emerge.
Please don't tell me that's all from the
Send-
bag.
Holy crap! Cheers.
Right. With that,
It's like
they
sludge, it's gargantuan.
come rushing in here, and they park themselves. Sakusa, you feel yourself overwhelmed as this just batch of just cats just emerge just from out of nowhere. And let's see here. They are
Oh no!
going. Mm-hmm. they start rushing in, and with that, I need you to mash the reflex save in chat, please. I also need to move this aside because I need to get the reflex save for this guy.
I do not see a reflex save.
There should be a button in the chat.
I don't see it in chat. Current conditions slowed.
Keep scrolling down.
Zombie Chandler. Oh, there it is. Basic reflex. It didn't look like a button.
Surprise. All right.
We'll spend a hero point on that one.
You could just use an inspiration.
Oh. Yeah, I will use my inspiration. Yes, that'll work. Basic reflex again.
All right.
Oof. That's a tough reflex save.
It is. They are just swarming all over you. You and the Nopabura bro take 6 points of slashing damage. The Nopabura bro takes something a little extra.
Wait, these are bad cats?
Yeah, he said a critical fail.
There's
He'd
just
take double.
Yep, I'll work on. Good point.
I'm sorry, what were we
There we
saying,
go.
Kyle?
They seem unruly, and they don't. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them just rushing in, so hard to say if they're evil or not.
They're indiscriminate.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. All right, so they rush in. They do that.
The Nopaburo really saved poorly, so he would take. I think you applied it twice, did you? Yeah, you did. Good.
I did.
And then you said something extra?
Yeah, you guys don't know it, so it's fine. It's totally fine.
Okay.
All right, let's see. And actually, let's see here. As they are swarming over you two, that's for later. All right. They're just gonna stay over you. They are just gonna continue they're just covering. It's hard not to step on one.
If you hit the Nopaburo and click bring to front before you drag the swarm on top, you'll be able to see him on top of them.
That's a good idea. Thank you. Well, speaking of which, it's his turn, and he is not feeling too good at all. He is going to shout.
Unlock him as a free action.
Fair enough. He's going to shout and then just start running off into the forest.
Oh, I wish I had reactive strike.
Let's see.
Don't we all?
Yep. All right. So he's going to use all of his actions, and he is going to get. Let's see here. Roughly about 6. He's 60 feet away. I can't expand the map, so. So if you guys want to give chase,
is that you?
Could be.
Coward.
All right, Rokoro, what do you want to do about? Are you going to give chase, or are you going to try to deal with this swarm of blick cats?
Go left of asshole, please.
Keep in mind, asshole is 60 feet further away on the map than what you see. I know you have the movement to get there, but you're just...
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Why did you unleash these unruly cats in my house, too?
You know. All right. So you spend 2 actions to get up to them.
Yeah, flurry him.
All right. And Tiger Craw.
Solid.
That's a hit. And down he goes. All right. Very good.
The power of the black cats.
His of cowardice is only outshadowed by his inefficiency.
With my second attack, I will bow at the cats. Hopefully they will leave me alone.
Well, right now, Sakasu, you're in the belly of the purring furry beast. What do you want to do?
I
Master.
get away, moving outside of there, and scritch one of them under the chin.
All right.
I
Go
attempt
ahead
to
and
soothe the frenzied beasts.
it's gonna be difficult, but go ahead and make for me. Let's see here. You can make for me either so you're not trying to command the animal.
No.
You're trying to make an impression. So that'll be under diplomacy.
Diplomacy. It's too bad these are unnatural kitties. Otherwise, it could have possibly been.
No.
All right. You do manage to scritch under the chin of one of them, but then multiple others start batting you away aggressively.
Who brought the tuna? Deploy the emergency fish. One more action. What else can I know what I can do. I will cast a spell.
All right.
And land next to Janoon. And those cats,
Very good.
they are unruly and unreasonable. Their cat Fu is unrivaled. And that's my turn.
Jin-un.
Let's go with firstly get Shangja to retreat back to me. And then for myself, I'm not sure if I don't really want to attack this flurry of cats because you might have been, Sakusa might have been incidental damage. I think I want to, no, that won't help us at all. I'm just gonna move to create separation. To go back this direction. And with 2 actions, I can ready an action as a reaction. So I am going to use my remaining 2 actions to ready. Oh, but I can only ready a single action anti, so I can't do a 2-action spell as a reaction. I'm going to ready an acrobatics so that if they come swarming my way, I'm going to try to do a tumbling evasion away. And that'll be it for me because that's 3 actions.
Very good. right. You then go to Yami, who looks uneasily at the just swarm of black cats, and she is going to kind of poke at her zombie and be like, we should we should get out of here, or at least back up. At that, she's going to bound away from the swarm of cats and wait patiently for her friend to follow.
All right.
G1.
So G1 is gonna move over here in front of the swarm, and then he is going to use Demoralize on the cats, try to key them into place. Let's roll. Oh, my word. You know what? I'm gonna use Inspiration.
There you go.
Oh my word!
Oh, that 20 was such a tease.
Ouch.
Oh,
All right. Well, apparently I can't scare away cats to save my life, which is real for the real world. So exploit vulnerability. He's going to see about what he can do against them.
There you go.
So he is. Ooh. Okay. So area damage and splash is really good. Okay. So he's going to apply that to his sword. So his sword from the hilt up engulfs in flames, but instead of making it like a katana, it makes it like a beacon, ready to swing as though it's going to go for a large swarm. And that's all I could do.
okay.
The sword takes the form of a rolled up newspaper.
Yes!
Yeah. Jeez. All right. Let's see here. Well, the zombie shambler has its orders. So it's gonna move its way all the way over here. And it is going to assume the position and begin cheering you on.
No offense, sir, but that zombie has a lot of movement for a shambling zombie.
Might have been multiple actions.
Especially a
Took me 2
slowed
squares
one.
to go. Yeah. It took me 2 squares to go for 60. That's a
Yep.
slow ass zombie.
Well, it has slowed, so it means it only has 2 actions as opposed to 3.
And I have
And it
30
does-
movement. Most things do not.
Well, oddly enough, this one seems to have enough movement to at least to use all of its actions to get there. So the cheering doesn't do much other than add flavor to the scene. All right.
All it would need is 15, and it could get to where it got. It just wouldn't have any actions left.
Would it?
Yep.
Yeah, it only moved 30 feet.
All right. Oh, let's see. Before we go here, I'm gonna do myself a favor. There we go. All right. The swarm of cats engulfs Jiwen. Oh, let's see. And from there, Jiwen, go ahead and make your reflex save.
All right. So it did move. So
Mhm.
weirdly enough, I get my implement's interruption action. I mean attack.
All right.
So I could do that on exploited vulnerable creatures. So I get 1 strike as they move.
Very good. All right. Go ahead and swat at the cats.
I'm going to use my other
Hey!
inspiration to have to get them out of the way so I never look at it again.
Yeah.
Two!
Ah,
Come by.
What's your
Brian,
guess
this one
for
bang, his
attacking
inspirations
cats?
are always the same roll.
Do I
I'll
have to
use my
drink now?
reflex.
Did he fuck up that
3.
many times?
Okay, well,
I mean,
I'll take
I'm
it.
just doing it
Yes.
because that's like 4 twos.
4 twos
Poor
in a
Mr.
row.
Poor G Wen has had to deal with within a very short time span. So, all right. Well, unfortunately, you do not interrupt them. Go ahead and please, if you'd be so kind, click the reflex save button up above your. Oh, you did, and that's okay. Yep. Nope. I see. All right. And here comes the slashing, but thankfully your failure wasn't a critical failure. Go ahead and click on the 4 damage if you'd be so kind.
You got it, Chief.
Awesome. All right. And then while all the cats are rushing by you, let's see here. Nope, that's not exactly what I want to do. Here. There's where I wanted. Let's see. All right. You feel the cats start to just overwhelm you and just kind of go all over you. You feel paws reaching into your pockets, into your backpack, but thankfully, you appear to shrug them off, and nothing goes missing.
Good. I can't live without my charms.
Is a mean GM making us fight cats?
I'm not making you guys fight cats. You guys have options. Because speaking of options, Rokoro, you are currently, let's see, at least 60 plus something away.
Yeah, it's funny how distance is different for me.
You chased after a dude.
Am I 60 or 17 feet away?
The dude ran 60 feet off the map. You ran after the dude. You are 60 feet north of where you are on the map because he can't drag either of you off of the map.
Ah.
You follow?
Now I do.
Thank you, Circus.
Now that is
one of these days I'll
explained.
learn to speak JT. Or talk
English.
better. One of the two.
I am fluent in
English.
JTs. 54 episodes of Rifts has made sure of that.
All right. So you at least would take 2 actions to get right to here.
Why
That
would I
leaves
do-
you.
Why would I do something stupid like that? I'm not moving.
I literally pointed out you were running 60 feet away from the fight, and you did it.
I don't listen to you
So then
anymore.
what would you
well-
like to do then?
Use my animal handling or whatever that skill is under the hand thing there.
Animal handling. All right. Let's.
You stop
Not
this
target.
rambunctiousness now and get in the
Command an
bag.
animal is the one you're looking for. Under nature.
Yep. I'll get it in a sec. All right. All right. You're commanding the swarm of dick cats to get into the bag. Let's see how well you can manage that. That is a failure. Do you wish to? Do you want to use
Is it
one
a
of your
failure
inspirations?
by 1?
Nope.
Okay.
How many do I have? Just one?
You should have 2.
2 inspirations and 1 hero point. Can you add my hero point to my sheet, by the way, since
did.
I don't have that? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll use an inspiration on that for sure.
All right.
Because if he ends up killing those cats, I'm going to have to whoop his ass.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. So, you let out a hearty bellow and tell a bunch of those cats to get back into your bag. Half of them comply.
Ow! You are not a part of this swarm. You're not Blick.
Do I have more options?
You
Actions,
still have 2
options.
actions left.
The rest of you, go away.
He used 2 actions to move back onto the map. So.
He didn't. He wanted to. He's shouting from
Oh.
60 feet away.
You. Okay.
All right. You can try. You begin shouting at them. Let's see. We'll go ahead and roll your intimidation.
Oh, that ought to be good. By the way, after I logged in, it still hasn't even brought up the games yet.
That's
Oh, no.
unfortunate. Very
Jeez.
unfortunate. All right, where is it? I am having a hard time finding it. Let's see. We'll just go ahead.
Intimidation should be right in the skills thing, in the regular skills. No? In the...
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yep. Nope.
Son of a bit. Oh my God. Now I'm compassed. Oh, well, I tried.
I'm sorry, JT. This is usually my luck, so it's finally kicked in.
All right.
Stop
So
cussing me.
you shouted some more. What would you like to do with your last action?
Nothing. Do not harm
All right.
them, I say. Or else.
Sakasu.
All right. I'm going to move up adjacent to them. And let's see what I will attempt to persuade them to calm the ferocious beasts once more. Sadly,
All right.
I do not have summon haddock prepared.
It's always next time.
You know what? I moved, and I will cast Daze on the kitties.
Oh, that's rude. That's very rude. All right. Let's see if the kitties can succeed. The kitties will not be dazed, unfortunately.
You take half damage, though.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
They can take 3 points of mental damage as they are scolded. And that'll be my turn.
All right. They feel very scolded, and some of them they start singing sadly. Jin-un.
I will move forward a little bit so that I am within 30 of the cat swarm. And I will bark out to get some attention. Then I will just devastate them with an intimidating glare. So intimidating glare. Let's do that. And that will mean an intimidation shot. I'll just click on that and get it. Yes. That, and we'll roll. Failure. Wait a
Despite
second.
their smaller stature.
Wait, it seems to be off of.
That was not correct. Yeah, that's on Song's job.
Yeah, should have been
that's-
Janoon.
Yeah, that should have been.
Well, it says target explosive
it-
cat swarm.
It's 12
Oh,
or-
I see. I
originator.
see. You should have. You need to
Yeah,
select
it's
yourself.
'cause I had-
Whoops.
I do need to deselect myself. Problem is, I have both selected. Anyway, let me
If you
just
need
give
my
you
help,
the,
you
the
just let me know.
correct roll. Since that was a 12, the total should have been 18, not 13. So would 18 have succeeded?
Just barely.
Okay, so that would then be a success.
Yep.
And that was one action, 2 actions because I moved. The last action, I'm. Oh man. I'm just going to move again towards Yami. And I'll do that this way. And I'm done.
Very good. Gami herself looks at the remaining black cats, and she is going to let out a loud yowl to try to assert dominance.
Is that an intimidation?
No. She unfortunately doesn't make it.
Oh, diplomacy.
So,
Got it.
yep. Well, she's trying it the nice way, but now it's not working. So she is instead going to try to demoralize them. That didn't work either. She's gonna walk a little bit forward, and she's just gonna, her ears are flattened down. She's not pleased, but she's getting ready for something. Ji Wen.
Especially with Yami's current role of undead. Okay, G-Wen will try to especially use the fire of a sword, trying to direct the cats to just run away.
Okay.
I've technically already done an intimidation, so could that be a diplomacy, or would I go off of nature?
If it's a command.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can try. It depends on, I guess, on how you want to be. If you're trying to treat them like an animal, it would be nature. Otherwise, if you're trying to be that nice man down the street that brings the cats tuna, it would be diplomacy.
It's probably more of a nature because he's not doing that. All right, so.
Fair enough.
Wow, that works.
All right. Describe to us how you're being commanding.
All right, so it isn't as much as like voice, as much as he's taking the sword that is, burning and, like a giant beacon in the night, and just putting it near the ground and sweeping it towards them, that they either have to go into the wall of fire or run.
Fair enough. I like it. All right. Let's see. Well, we aren't to them yet, but you see them all leap up, and they all, the remaining cats that are here, look very, very afraid. Their tails are kind of curling up by themselves, and they're kind of hunched low to the ground. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, kind of forgot I had other actions. No, I can't think of anything else.
Okay. All right. The zombie shambler is going to come over by Yami. And with that, the remaining swarm of black cats begins slinking away, and then they just dart straight off into the forest, scattering. All right.
Move me to Yami, please.
Here we are.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And a couple of things. sorry, JT. Thanks to Tabletop Audio for the music we are using in this episode, and Nozaka Boy for $20. Let's see, it was blue jeans and cats and more blue jeans. Thank you, Nozaka Boy. Back to you, JT. I mean, Rokoro.
Trust me, blue jeans are not a good defense against cats.
Are these cats acting this way because of your using these foul necromantic arts, Yami?
I don't know those cats. They tried to take my toy.
Yes, you need to let that toy go. You cannot control other people's souls.
But I want it. I made it.
Does not matter. It is wrong, Yami. You know this.
I don't think it has a soul anymore. I think its soul is suspended. Do zombies have souls?
I think its soul is in distress that its body is being used.
Yes, very much likely, but the soul of the body.
So out of
In
like
any
Will
case,
Shore
in any case,
history,
Arturo is right. Go ahead.
out of Will Shore history and such, have they ever employed undead?
Go ahead. I'm not going to make you roll Willow Shore lore. No.
No.
no. This is not the
Especially
land of
with
Geb.
Pharasman's here.
I'm
That
sorry.
was a
what
good
the other
question. Said no. This isn't the land of Geb, but and Rokoro, you were saying?
He just said, especially not with Pharasman Temple in town.
Yeah.
Undead would not go over well with that.
No.
Yami Arturo is right. You cannot have this body as a no matter how much you want it to do. I said it before those things attack. You know you did wrong.
And besides, it is a terrible dancer.
Okay. So, who would like to lead the convincing of Yami?
I have no convincing skills. It has to be someone else.
Technically, G1 is the best convincer. Albeit he probably would be a lot more upfront and intimidating. Like when we were going off of before, like talking to Rokuro about the proper punishments for those who raise the dead. It's more like that. It's like
Okay.
You may have arguments, theological and otherwise, that this would be fine of not interrupting the souls of the dead. However, if you intend to return to town, you will be put to death. That is without a doubt, for you are interrupting life as they know it, and they will not suffice for it. I recommend that you stop this at once if you wish to go back into town, for the Eternal Lantern does not like it when you go against her.
And even if you have some of your 9 lives left after that, you will be shunned in the tears.
Well, Jiwin, I'll let you choose. You can either be coercive or demoralizing.
What's the difference?
Just to be
Coercive
the
is
flavor.
more friendly.
Coerce and demoralize. They're both intimidation, right?
Yeah, it's both under intimidation. So go ahead and if you click on the hand and under the intimidation, if you go over by demoralize, you should see a dice. Go ahead and click on that.
All right.
Oh boy.
29.
Yeah, you lay down the harsh reality on Yami. And
Add a little bit more flavor to it. While he's saying this, there's an absolute sense of hatred behind his eyes. And it's like his eyes turn more like abyss, a pure blackness as he's talking through this. It's though he's speaking from something beyond what he is currently at.
oh, fair enough. Yami's eyes glow as they meet and match yours. Her tail flicks back and forth as she just stares you down. And at that point, she just... Fine. She looks over and just kind of puts her paw on the shambler. She's like, I could find other toys anyway. And with that, the body... So a lot of the necrotic features kind of melt away as the body crumples to the down to the ground. Well, the necrotic colors of the flesh, it now looks more like a standard dead body, but like a lot of the damage that was done from the spell still remains. It doesn't look like an old person who had recently passed. It looks like something that's been munched on by wildlife, or it looks rough.
Brokro, you usually handle this. If you will allow it, I will help you carry the body.
Yes, but first I must deal with this cat.
Very well.
Yami, you may not bring any more of these villagers back to life. You need to seek some sort of spiritual guidance. Something has gone wrong with you. You know it's wrong. It is something to do with this mist and what is happening to the village. I am sure of it. You are not yourself.
Fine, I won't make any new toys.
Yes, but it is deeper than that. You must see a spiritualist to see what is wrong with your soul.
I don't know.
Yami.
This is not a discussion, Yami. You have to do it.
Do I have to sit in your stinky bag?
No,
Good.
just come with us.
Yami, I have
Fine.
a question.
Yeah?
Yami, when did you first realize you could make a toy, even though you said you resisted for a long time? When did it happen that you knew you could do it?
Many moons ago.
Where were you when it happened?
I was in the tea house.
When you say
We
many,
say-
how many? Month,
Well-
year, 20 year?
She holds up her paws. That many?
Before the summer?
Maybe.
It was when that
I don't know.
it was when that creature attacked those people, wasn't it, Yami?
Could have been.
Yami, be honest. Think,
Uh,
or it's the bag.
honestly, look, I don't talk too much. This is kind of a first for me.
It was definitely
Was it when
something
the
to
tea
do
house
with what
was
has happened.
deserted, or when the long necked monster was in it?
It was one of the big monsters showed up. Yeah.
Yami, what else can you do?
Did they say anything to you or cast a spell upon you or something?
Oh no, I didn't get close to any of them. No better
Did they
than
leave
that.
out food for you? Did you eat one of their kill?
No, usually there's enough people in the village that I don't have to.
Just to verify, are you saying that you learned how to speak and you learned how to do these spells at the same time?
I've been able to talk for a while longer than I knew how to make toys.
What other abilities do you have? Can you do
I can
anything
things.
other than make toys? Tell me, and I will dance like your zombie.
Go ahead and you make an impression on her.
I
You
hope
can
you
get the
can
cat
dance
to talk.
better than a corpse, Shorty.
Do I need to make a? I don't think I have make an impression.
Make impression it should be under diplomacy.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of this. I have I can click diplomacy.
Let
It's
me
not
try to
giving
help.
me any option. I just
So under the hands. Oh boy, I barfed that out. Let's see here. And your diplomacy check was an 8. Yeah, sorry. And the +1 would be roughly it. And yeah, sorry. With an 8, it's like it's my I can do things.
I was hoping to make a performance check for that instead of diplomacy, but that's why I was bringing up the dancing.
Let us put it to you straight, Yami. You will be having to go through a trial, regardless of what's going on. The more you tell us, the more you will get to have people to stand up for you before going to the judgment seat. If you wish us to be on your side, you should tell us now.
I can do things. I can just do things. But I won't create any more toys.
Then that is what we'll tell them at your trial.
And
All right.
you can do things.
I mean, I'm not the one that has to tell everybody a cat made a toy, but whatever. All right. Anything else, or would you guys like to pick up the remains and head back to Willowshore?
G-Win will
Pretty
pick up the
much.
remains.
Is Yami heading back to Willowshore with us, or is she just going to hang out on the outskirts for now?
She'll
Oh no, Yami's
come
coming
back
back
with you
with us.
guys.
Yeah.
Are you like
let
picking
me
her up and
rephrase
stuff?
that. Is she willingly following us back to Willowshore, or are we capturing her and bringing her back, avoiding the murder beans?
I don't know. You guys tell me. She's currently walking alongside you guys.
All right.
She's coming willingly.
As long
Listen, we have to stop off at the Pharasman chick to leave the body there.
Yeah.
All right.
And to tell her that the elf who runs Graveside Manor, Yu Sojin, was not responsible for the. Well, she might have taken the body, but it was Yami who then animated it.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
technically
cross
it's like
that bridge
missing
when
in
we get
action.
there.
I'm sorry. What was that, G1?
Oh, it's just missing in action. We don't know what happened to the alchemists or how they're involved.
Yeah, her shack was, or her hut was empty.
All right. You guys make it to the Pharasman Temple, and you can hear the sound of 2 female voices arguing.
Yeah.
It seems.
I'm assuming I know who the other one is.
I turn around and walk away, as one does when one hears women argue.
Fair enough.
On the
plus side.
turn the body into the temple, and let's deal with some business.
On the plus side, at least they are arguing and not driving at the same time.
Yep. You hear Elizeth and Yu Sojin caught in argument. Seems Yu Sojin is, where is the body? It was right there in funeral prep. And Elizeth says, I know it was there. You took it. Only to help you. They both are at it.
Yeah, I let it play out because I want to see how she was trying to help her by taking the body. Go on.
Mm-hmm. So she claimed, of course I closed the book. So Yu Sojin just talks, she expresses how she was preparing various funeral wrappings, various herbs for funeral prep. And Rokuro, anybody else with a decent religion, it is standard burial prep that she appears to have been trying to help with.
All right, so then I'll interrupt. What she tells you is, what's the other broad's name again?
Yu Sojin.
Something Elsbeth.
Elizeth.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Phrasman chick. What she says is correct. This body was brought back to life by, of all things, Yomi. I know that sounds far-fetched, but apparently whatever is happening in this town has also affected the cat and given it strange powers and the ability to speak. But no morality, apparently.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll your make an impression.
Okay.
At that, both of the ladies just kind of look at you. You do have a serious look on your face. I don't know why I keep closing this. Yu Sojin just kind of bursts out laughing. Seriously? And she looks down at Yumi. Little Yumi here. The terror of the town raising the dead.
So you think that is funny because if it wasn't Yomi who did it, it was you. And if it is you, there will be hell to pay. Might want to think twice about that.
She just stops chuckling, but then just stands up and straightens herself out. Like, cats don't raise the dead. And
so you're taking the blame then?
No, I don't raise the dead either.
Well, that's where we found the body.
Let's put
zombie.
it like, and G-Win will pipe in. It's like, and let's put it like this. It's either you take the word of one of the heroes of Willowshore who's put his life in danger for you, who's actually even trying to get you out of this mess, or you can actually think for once and allow yourself to take in this information and be aware of the mist around.
Yes, there's a lot of strange things happening around here lately. We have a stone spider who talks, but yet you think it is too outrageous for a cat to be Jinyun, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you ask your fox to speak to this stupid woman, please?
What? She's not allowed in her mind.
What?
No, she.
Can
She's running
you guys understand
She's running
what
off.
the hell
I
he's
can't
saying?
stop her.
She
Uh,
has the worst
history.
microphone we've ever heard.
History. You sound at the moment. You sound like you're coming through a drive-through.
You
I
sound
think-
like you're coming to a retardophone.
I think to translate, he was saying that she is not able to right now, and she's currently running away, something like that.
I caught that.
Which, yes, Jimin stage whispered to Shangja to quickly run away. And he said, she's running away. She can't. No, sorry.
Yep. Xiongja hops off at your hint and just darts off. Yep. And Jinun just like, oh, sorry, nope.
But
She,
I look in.
darn.
I look in. I look at Elizabeth and I say, "But you can always go to the tea house. She does talk sometimes. Surely you would trust the wise master Chiaki. Surely you would trust Sayori, who is very trustworthy, and they have heard Zhangxia talk. Zhangxia, leave that chicken alone!" He shouts off into the distance.
All
I
right.
better go get her. I want out of this conversation.
Sakasu, having heard the argument decrease, walks back into the room with fried chicken. Chicken fried rice.
All right.
I
Yu
cannot wait
Sojin.
until we are able to get rid of this mist. I am leaving this town full of retards as soon as possible.
Yu Sojin just finally just sighs and is like, okay. The cat did it. Fine by me.
Is Yomi with us?
Yes, Yami is with you guys right now.
Yami, talk to these people, please. Do not make us look like fools.
She kind of looks up at you and it's like, do I have to?
Yes.
Oh, please tell me she just said, "Do I have to?"
She did. It wasn't a look of do I have to. It was she verbally said. At
What's
that,
the look on the dumb girl's face? I want to know.
it is a look of it is a look of amazement, and then she's like,
No, before she says anything, I say, keep that look a moment longer. I want to remember this stupid look on your face the next time you don't believe something I tell you.
You're great at making first impressions.
With that, she's like, "Oh, it's amazing," and she kind of steps forward and she's like, "Yami, did you partake of anything that I had set out?" Yami is like, "Only the fish. You didn't drink any of my potions?" "No, they don't smell good." At that, Elizeth kind of Elizeth just chuckles a little bit. Elizeth, yes, she chuckles. All right. Well, now that that's settled, Elizeth looks at Yami. Pharasma doesn't look kindly upon those that mess with the dead. Yami just sits staring. It's just going to be a toy.
Before you are too harsh on the cat, you must understand something that has happened here has corrupted this poor cat. some of the evil that has penetrated this village has gotten into it, making it behave less moral than you would think. Well, it is a cat after all. Maybe it's not less moral, but you cannot expect a cat to have the morals of a person. But I think something bad happened to the cat. Take that into account.
Probably. I will have to pray on this and see what the goddess has to offer. For the time being, Yami, come with me to the shrine. Yami kind of looks up at you, Rokoro, then over to you, Jiwen. She looks over at Sakasu and kind of bleh.
I offer her a piece of chicken.
She happily takes it, but then
No.
follows Elizabeth. Yes?
No more undead or no more food. Go with, seek counsel, sort yourself out.
Remember, Yami, always do the right thing, Doctor.
All right. With that, Yami and Elizabeth begins to walk off, but then she looks at you, Rokoro, and Jiwen. You both are holding the body or carrying the body back. Is that correct?
I think, yeah.
One of us, either one. Probably put it down by now.
Mhm.
Okay. Would you both please make sure that, and she kind of nods over to you Sojin. Would you both please put it back in her care and make sure she applies the appropriate burial wraps and herbs?
I will oversee it myself.
Thank you. And then she and Yami head off towards the Phrasman shrine.
Okay. I put the body on the table for her so she can do what she needs to do. And I make sure she does it.
Okay.
With a smug look on my face, no doubt, no less. For her
Fair enough.
doubting.
While the body prep goes on, is there anything else you guys, Jiwen, what are you doing?
So G1 probably isn't as interested in the whole ritual and such. So where are we currently?
You guys are right now at Graveside Manors, so technically you're over here.
All right. I think he's probably just out on the porch or whatnot, just kind of like scanning the trees, looking for any more signs of like movements or various things like that. Basically busy work.
Okay. Go ahead and, if you'd like, make for me a perception check.
All right. Let's see. Nice.
Very good. You look out, looking for anything else odd that may be around. Nothing immediately comes to mind, or to sight, I should say.
That's what he's hoping for.
Sakasu, what are you up to?
Well, I am currently watching, waiting, seeing if the Phrasmans would like to enlist the help of a cleric of Sun Wukong. Otherwise, I am just snacking on my tempura chicken stir fry.
Very good. Nope. So far, nobody appears to be asking for guidance or help. So you enjoy your stir fry.
They like the dead. I like dinner. I will leave
Very
them for the
good.
dead, and I will help myself to dinner.
Jin-un, you're off chasing after Xiongja.
Well, she only ran off a little distance. I
Yeah.
mean, it was just,
Yeah.
an excuse to make a quick exit. When I acted like I ran off after her to supposedly stop her from, assaulting some poor Tom's chicken, actually just gathered her up and headed back to the tea house because had enough of these shenanigans with the ladies arguing over the dead body, and none of it makes sense to me. Because first, Elzith didn't want Yusojin to have anything to do with the body, and now she wants the body to be prepared by Yusojin. So, whatever. The two of them have issues. They may need to work something out. I'm more concerned, like, back at the tea house, I wanted to let Sayuri and Torkiri and whoever else might be there know that Yami, the cat who frequents the tea house, apparently picked up some kind of arcane abilities while the tea house was occupied by the evil creatures that invaded on the first night of summer. And that, we need to maybe see if there's any lingering. I don't know if they can arrange to have some kind of ghost cleansing process done, but I'm just worried there might be still some bad energy tied to the tea house.
Okay. Torakiri and Sayuri would look at each other. Torakiri would then be like, "We could make sure of that, yes. I'll arrange for Elizabeth to stop by here and do a more proper exorcism. Just in case."
And then I'll wait for the rest of the group to get back because I have something I want to, cover with them.
Sure.
Which is fine for Siri and Torkiri to hear, but I didn't want to just, I need the rest of the players for that.
Fair enough. The day proceeds on, and sure enough, the body is appropriately prepared, and this time it is appropriately prepared for burial. What would you guys like to do now?
2 hours later, finally, fucking Foundry opens, even though it's still fucked up. And also,
that
Circus,
is weird.
fucking mute yourself when you eat your animal.
It was in character.
So going back to the tea house, probably.
Yeah, probably go back to the tea house.
Fair enough. So a little ways at a little bit after lunch, you guys end up back at the tea house. Oh, sorry. You were saying?
No, back to the tea house.
Very good. Right.
I like how some
You
things
guys-
don't load. Ugh.
Let's see. We could actually go. We could actually go back to the tea house. I like that plan. Don't need to stay on the map. There we are.
Oh boy. Let me see if I can roll dice.
You can flurry of bros.
I can press the button, but let's see if it works. Where is my flurry of bro? Oh yeah, dice rolls. Good. Very good. Okay. I go talk to the old man.
Okay.
Since I have no Wilshire lore and don't know anyone who lives here.
Excuse me.
Natsuki-san, do you know of
Yes.
any spiritualist who can possibly... Hold on, I have to turn the music down. It's ungodly loud. Actually, I can't even find the button to do it. Never mind. Who can check Yomi? She has been corrupted by this malaise that has attacked the town.
Well, there should be somebody in town that can work with her. Either Elizeth or... What's wrong, old man? Cat got your tongue? What makes you so sure? What has Yami done?
Well, for one, she speaks now, and two, she raised someone from the dead.
Both out of self-confession and we as witnesses.
Yes, and she thought there was no problem with it either. So, I am pretty sure she's not done this before all this has happened, because she pretty much has said it started when all of this started, even though she is a stupid cat and does not know how to tell time correctly.
Well, to be fair, have you ever known a cat to be able to tell you how many days have passed? Green man?
Exactly my point.
We could try asking how many fish she's eaten since then.
Yeah, but sometimes she gets treats from townsfolk that will not be fish.
If she cannot count days, what makes you think she can count fish?
I am concerned that what has befallen Yami and that the stone-faced ghost of jealousy that we faced yesterday before we headed off to find the body, that these are symptoms of some kind of continuing, well, you mentioned it yourself, Futuro was the town is still surrounded by the fog. I think there will only be more supernatural occurrences.
This town is
The longer
definitely
it
under
is.
spiritual attack as well as physical attack. But yet,
Yes.
the perpetrator is still unknown to us, and nobody here seemingly has been able to figure it out.
And if I may, it's a very concerning thought. The last two cases that we have been involved in had to do with corruption of our residents, not with outside interference.
Yes, and I do not know where all these faceless sons of bitches keep coming from. They must have a hive or a base of operation or something where they all are coming from.
Well, near the end of the summer when we confronted them to rescue Master Chiaki and procure to Akiri's little sister, they were trying, they themselves wanted to undo the mist to make their own escape from it. We were not ready for a battle with the things that they summoned. But the leader, that the one, I don't remember what she called herself, but she was the one who was leading the sacrifice rites. She seemed to know things. Yes. Maybe we need to try to hunt down, because if we interrupted their ritual, they would not have been able to create their escape from the mist. And we saw some of them when we encountered Yami, so they were still within. Maybe we need to hunt down their leader.
And for the
That was-
report,
Hmm?
and for the reports that I've heard of what you encountered some new strange creature that came out of the mist. Could this be something that's the corrupting force?
Didn't I
Hard to say.
identify what those were, Kyle?
You might have. Let's see. So
Pretty sure I did.
the one who's doing the ritual that ended up Minecrafting herself was Zodo the Zealous.
Oh, that's right, she did.
And
I forgot that. Never mind.
I still
bad.
forgot that she did.
And the beasts that you saw emerge were known as Kugapti's blessings.
Kugapti. Right. And the
Yep.
tree said something. You know what? I need to go back and speak to the tree.
Oh, your best friend, the
Good
tree
idea.
spirit.
Good idea.
Well, I imagine that it would be best if we move in groups, as we could be dealing with more of these creatures about. I will join you.
The town guard should be sent to wherever there are residents of this town to search for more of these faceless bastards before they kill anyone else as well. Matsuki-san.
That
Town
Grand-
God, more under the direction at the moment of Yami.
I
And I
have never.
nod to her.
Go ahead.
you are correct. The town guard is under more Granny, who seems to be the one managing them a little bit more. At
I
which
agree, but I don't talk to that bitch.
that's fine. So old man Matsuki starts to speak, but then Granny Who interrupts him. I will take care of the guard. We will make sure that there are none of those, as you call them, faceless bastards around.
That's the mission.
No, I have never talked to a tree before. Maybe I will go with.
I have talked to the tree. It's overrated, but nonetheless, Rokuro's plan is good.
All right, let's
Set out for the tree.
I like it. I just need to find the tree map.
At least in my
see.
personal interpretation, Jinoon is like over there with like, bottle of sake and like just draining it and just slurring his speech. And everyone's acting like it's normal.
You sound just like history now.
Look, he's just really thirsty. It's fine. There we go. Visiting the Great Willow. Come with me, everyone.
Let me try freeing up a little more bandwidth.
There is no token with visibility for me.
Same.
Mine will take
Yep.
forever to load.
Let's see. Give me a second here, because
Oh, there we go.
I need to make these two vanish because they
Stayed at the tea
are
house.
technically not here. Yep. Let's see here. And then all right, let's see. There's my one guy, and there is my other guy. All right. Now, do you guys have visibility?
Yes.
You got it.
Good. Just ignore the ketchup stain on the map. I'm sorry. I was having fries, and it just kind of, the burger, it just kind of splurted out. Don't worry about it. All right.
I don't even see what you're talking
Yeah,
It's only there
that's
for you.
good. That's good. Hmm. Well, actually, it's technically also on the camera. So those in YouTube.
Oh,
So basically, all of
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
now
in
I see it.
YouTube, don't worry about it.
Now I see it.
Hey. All right. So you guys make your way to the Great Willow, and there's a sound of jingling as Rokuro's favorite little guy emerges, and it's like, it's been a while. How are y'all doing?
Hello, Rock Tree.
Green
Good
Man.
to see you again.
Told you I'm not a rock. But what? Now's not the time. What brings you guys here?
We have questions for you.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you not mention Kogati the last time we were here?
I probably did.
What can you tell
Yes,
us
something.
more about him?
He was something really bad.
As ever, you are full of information that is useful.
No, I was just getting to that. He faced off against a priestess or a paladin, someone. I don't, to my knowledge, he's been sealed away. He's,
Really?
from what I can gather. Yes.
Do you know where he is sealed away?
Somewhere to the northeast.
Northeast, you say? And do you know how he was sealed away?
No. There's very few that do.
Is there anyone who would know how to check that you know of?
You have somebody that's really old? Older than me?
I know some old people, but I don't know if they're as old as you.
I had
Maybe
to dig
Jin Un
deep
here
into
is
my-
as old as you. I am unsure. He's very old, you know.
I just waved my hand in a dismissive gesture from I'm sitting on a rock a little bit distant from the discussion, letting Shang-Jia be, close and in on it, but I just waved my hand dismissively at Rokuro.
Mhm.
If you're looking
I
for
had
something that is old, wouldn't the monastery be the place to check?
The
Which
monastery?
The Tansuki Monastery? The one that is up on the... forget where it was. But technically it's the decrepit monastery that is next to Willowshore that was the pinnacle thing of Willowshore back in the day, and it just kind of faded.
It's
The
it's
fucked
the
up haunted
reason
ones?
Willowshore exists.
Is it haunted?
I think so.
Oh
Ah.
no.
So you mentioned the monastery, and at that, the Great Willow's like, I think you're onto something. I think there was something. There were priests and priestesses there, but something really bad happened there. I think that you call them 40 years ago.
Okie dokie. Do you have anything else to tell us about Kogati Rock Tree?
He was very... I have the feeling deep in my roots that he was very persuasive. He had a way of seeping
Corrupting?
into those. Yeah.
Mm.
That's why someone had to go up against him.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Rock Tree. You have been very helpful.
Wait.
You know, one of these days,
Wait.
you're going to wake up with a whole bunch of leaves in your house, and I'll be there laughing.
You are a very
wait.
angry rock tree.
Great Willow, I have a question for you.
Okay.
You said someone had to go up against him. Who did?
I don't know her name. I can keep reaching deep into my roots, but it took me this long just to come up with that.
It's 40 years ago. Matsuki will know. That is why I was going to leave.
What?
Tree is very vague.
What does the world look
Oh,
like
no.
from your peak?
Oh, no. You, big guy, you're cool and everything, but no. The battle with Kugapti, that took place well beyond 40 years. None of you were even specks of dust in the world when it occurred.
Was it before the monastery was founded?
I think so.
Interesting. Where was this battle? Was it where the monastery is now?
Maybe? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was, or at least if it started someplace else, it might have ended around there.
Is the monastery to the northeast by any chance?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
It's north. I think it's northwest.
I'm sorry. He would have said no, northwest. Sorry, it's to the northwest. Sorry,
Was
guys.
the other thing to the northwest as well, or is it to
Yes.
the northeast?
Yes,
Okay.
it's
What other
northwest.
thing?
Northwest along the
Everything is
Pilgrim's Path.
northwest. Okay,
Yes, because your DM's a fool and got his directions mixed up.
gotcha.
What other thing are you talking about, Rokuro?
I don't remember.
The corruption.
Yeah, corruption. Where he was sealed up.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, all to the northwest.
Let's go talk to the old man. Maybe he knows something.
He may know a legend of who this champion that went up against Fugapti was.
Or at the very least, point us maybe to someone who does know. Since he's old.
All right.
Or perhaps Tree will remember soon, and we can come back in another season and learn.
I climb the Great Willow.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and make for me either athletics or acrobatics. It depends on how you're trying to do it.
All right. I asked him what the world looks like from his peak, and he did not answer.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
That's all right. He was probably distracted by more important questions.
Easy enough. You make your way up, and you have a grand view over Willow Shore and a decent chunk of the valley.
Can I see
To
the
the
mist
north,
in
you
all
can
directions?
see the mist.
In all directions, or just one direction, or
In all directions, yes.
yours is truly a glorious viewpoint to from which to gaze upon the world. I am impressed, Great Willow.
At that, as you guys are down here getting ready to go, the little guy kind of flicks his head around and looks up, and he's like, "Oh, thanks." How did he get up there?
Climb back down, embracing my inner halfling monkey
Very good.
and rejoin.
Does anyone else have any questions or such they would like to ask the Great Willow?
Just out of curiosity, does the Great Willow's common knowledge with the townsfolk?
Not the youthful ones. Some of the more older ones, because asking the Great Willow in times of need is kind of one of those, in case of emergency, break glass. Old Man Matsuki and Granny Who are the more of the ones who are most knowledgeable in them. In
Okay.
the Great Willow.
G1 doesn't have questions at the moment.
Fair enough. All right. Back to the tea house.
All right. Well, at least now I know how far the mist reaches. And
Has it
whatever
moved
else.
at all?
I don't think so. It's the first I've seen it.
But we have seen the barrier when we were near the end, correct?
Did we?
Back when you guys were on the northeast side, you guys did see the barrier there, yes.
Ah, yes. Did it look like it had moved from where I was from my perch?
Well, that
No.
was weird.
No.
Everyone was gone.
It appears to be static.
Only you know.
That is good.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So
I can hear you.
we can all hear you.
I can.
We lost Rokuro. He was eaten by the Jenkins.
Oh no,
Oh no.
not the Jenkins.
Yeah, he was saying he was seeing you drop a couple times, but I don't know if you were hearing him. He's
I
back.
heard him fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys kept leaving for some reason. I don't know. Something's acting weird. Anyway.
Internet Jenkins. All right.
Uh,
So you guys, yep.
Go ahead.
You're back at the Cerulean Tea House.
Oh, you didn't hear
Randy,
what I
who's
said,
not
I guess.
present. I didn't,
Before
sorry.
he left.
What I was saying was, so, old man, we have formulated a theory after speaking to the great tree. Kogapti, we need to know more about him. We think maybe he has escaped and is corrupting everything around us.
At that old man Matsuki himself, just at the mention of that name, just kind of looks at you. I'm unfamiliar with this Kugapti. You did mention minions from rescuing Torakiri's sister as well as your master.
Yes, they
Nice.
were minions of this Kogapti, so it is more than likely this is what is causing the problems. If he has escaped, we are probably all in great danger. What can you tell us about the monastery up northwest?
Other than its bloody past, it used to be a trail of purification.
Are there any caves or monuments up there that might be where this Kogapti was held, imprisoned rather?
There is no imprisonment site. It is a holy site.
Nearby,
There is a
it doesn't
great-
have to be in the monastery. Nearby, perhaps.
None that any of us are aware of. Any of the old monks who might have, unfortunately, have passed.
Is there any
Although-
library or anyone with knowledge enough of the past to maybe help us figure this out before it is too late?
I think your best bet is going to be to go to the monastery yourselves once we figure out how to breach the barrier.
Oh, is it past the barrier?
Mm,
Oh, I didn't know
that
that.
we did not know.
well, now we have it all released. Yes. You got as a reminder for the party, you guys went up along to the northwest along that pilgrim's path prior and our two new guys, you guys weren't here at that time. This was prior, just before Torakiri's sister and the other villagers were kidnapped, prior to the Nopaburo Bros attack on the town. You guys spent about a day there with the witch and her apprentice, experimenting with
right.
mist
That
and
was on
coming
the
up with
same
stuff.
road that goes to the monastery, and that we went as far as we could. And
Mm.
yeah, we knew the monastery was beyond the mist. I forgotten that, but that was, we were coming back from that excursion when we found out about the kidnapping. The movement.
It's okay.
Movement. Did we go back up that same western road to track down the kidnappers? No, that was more southwest. That one said, yeah, southwest to follow the kidnappers. Okay.
Well, at the very least, we know that from Susaku's report that the mist is not moving. Whatever we do have time to fight this mist, to breach through and get to the monastery.
Also, the Great Willow Tree is fantastic for climbing.
I have questions about that, but for later. We have at least some time. I don't know how much time we will have before the mist may be moving, but it's a little bit of a comfort in this dark and trying time.
It's been there since the start of summer. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think that, well, we can get some way to reach it, that we must be on guard for more cursed attacks in town. Or to wait here at the tea house for the next person who comes asking aid, as the young man and as Priestess Elizabeth did.
Are we waiting for the lizard
What else can we
wizard to
do?
finish his spell, or can we go talk to him?
You guys can go and speak with the witch and the witch / wizard and her lizard apprentice, if you so wish.
Well, I know we can, but I mean, my point is, are they supposed to come get us when they're done, or are we just supposed to go check and see if they're done?
No, you guys would know because you guys would have been checking in on them constantly. They're getting close. They just need a little more time. And with the diamonds you guys have just brought, they just need a little more time. They think they have a way to pierce the barrier.
Okay.
So that was only, what, a couple of days ago?
Yes.
Oh.
So we have no more leads, and we have to wait. Correct?
That's the way it looks.
All right.
Where we are sitting.
Well, then I grab some sake and start drinking.
You had me at sake.
So G-Wen would like to talk to Susaku.
Okay. Yes.
You mentioned that from the tree, from the perspective, what was it like at the peak? Is that something that you, as part of your, how to phrase it, the doctrine of your god, where are you stationed? It's like, do you always look for peaks of everything? How does that work?
When in doubt, head to the top and look down upon. A new perspective may alter what you see. If you do not see what you need from the top, try looking at it upside down.
Why are you the only one in this town who actually can see that?
None of
What are you talking? That was 14 fucking black.
I can't understand you. You're drinking way too much.
You are slurring.
I'm
Boy,
glad it is not
That
only
was
me. I thought the old man
fortune
has gone
slop.
crazy.
that was fortune cookie slop. Those are the wise words of the great Monkey King. Maybe he was just looking for an excuse to climb a tree.
Well, I think it might be deeper than what you might think at first. This town is, how to put it, trapped in its problems. You see them fight between the north and the south while they're literally being ripped apart by enemies around them. They distrust everyone that they don't have control over, and they cannot see past what is right in front of them. The fact that you're able to see different perspectives actually says more about yourself than I think you realize.
Well, it is good to be appreciated.
I cannot quite understand you quite yet, but I think I am starting to
It is
at
good
least
to be
warm up to
appreciated,
the idea.
but it is dangerous to be understood.
If you had not mastered your fear, your fear will be your master.
I will drink
Sorry,
to
history.
that, boy.
So,
Oh,
Foundry has gotten back to me, and apparently Florida is fucked when it comes to Forge.
well,
All of Florida
Oh.
is fucked on Foundry, huh?
Mhm.
that's unfortunate.
They
That's
gave me a possible solution.
The whole
have to
town
check
needs
it.
to go to Dugan's Hole. Oh,
Jeez.
that's a-
Dugan's Hole.
that is
That's a place we haven't heard
deep
of in a
lore.
while.
camera.
What is this? Deep lore.
All right.
Some old school lore there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very good. And any, please, is there any further discussion you two wish to have over the Willow Shore?
Oh,
Probably we'll just start drinking, kind of like the back at the inn or whatnot where we found the rice wine and just kind of unwind and such.
Sure.
having sake at the tea house.
Mhm.
One of these days, we'll have tea at the sake house.
Yeah.
One day, but not today.
So
Well, there you are.
the evening comes and the evening goes, and a few days pass by. Is there anything you guys would like to focus on during those days?
What do we normally do with in between days?
If there's anything specific you guys want to work on, the wandering trader would arrive in town during that time. So if you need to make any purchases with your gold, that could be done. The general talk in the town is of Yami and what she did. I will just go ahead and tell you guys, she does stay at the Phrasman Temple. The tea house is something feels a little missing without her presence there, rubbing up along with more of the people there. The guards that have gone through, the guards under the direction of Granny Hu have gone through town, and so far no other Nopabura bros have turned up. So was there anything you guys wanted to spearhead and do Did you guys want to go hunting for Nopaburobros? Did you guys want to try to return to the ritual site? Or were you okay with just staying in town for something else to occur?
I need to talk to the guy.
The guy.
The
The merchant.
merchant.
Okay.
And then I can hunt for
Oh.
people as well if we're not waiting for the merchant.
Sure. All right. So
Are we
those who
going
wish
to be able to liquidate the stash to convert some of the wealth items into coin and distribute it
Sure.
so that we know what we could afford?
Yes.
Sure we could. All right. So out of the equipment stash, let's take a look here. What do you guys wish? Well, whatever you guys wish to get rid of, let's see, put it into the... Did I make a cell chest? I did. You guys can choose what you wish to go into the cell chest. While we do that, Rokoro, you're with the... You're there with the shop, the trade, the wandering trader. Ah, Rokuro. Do you have
Yes.
coin
We
this go
don't
around?
have inventory privilege on the cell chest.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
And
Sarah, everything.
well, an important question would be,
Including the supplies for your spirit traps?
yeah, I don't think we want to do. Okay, thank you.
Not sell everything.
We, for things like just the straight up treasure that can be liquidated, cool. But there's two items that we need to know. Like, there's the cold iron buckler low grade and the silver short sword. Can the material from those be reforged into other cold iron or silver? Obviously, you couldn't get anything that's bigger than a silver short sword, but is that possible? Or once it's used in an item, is it lost?
You can take runes off of them. And it looks
They
like
don't have runes. They just have material properties, and I just don't know if we can salvage the materials. With the help of, if we don't have the crafting, can the smith do that?
Only runes. I don't think you can strip the silvering off of them and transfer them.
Well, I mean, melt it down. I'm not trying to.
You could melt it down and get.
Okay.
It wouldn't.
Okay, then let's not sell those because the materials could be useful as something else. So,
right.
pearl. So, it looks like we already have the bag of gems and the other pearl and the silver scepter ready to sell.
The cerulean pearls are kind of key items. That's what guarantees you guys ownership of the tea house.
Okay.
So.
Okay. The rice wine, that's just money waiting to be stuff. What is the flask of fellowship? Oh, that's a magic item. Never mind.
I was just reading about that. If that is up for auction, it will go squarely into my holy items.
If you want it, you can have it.
Now, it looks like everything that remains in the stash is not something we want to sell. So what's in the sell chest right now seems to be good.
Good. All right. I'll add... So, total sell will be 175 gold and 80 silver. I'll put that in and then disperse it.
Did you get the runes I asked for?
Did I get the runes you asked for? Yes, of course. you wanted the... Oh, they were in here. The buy chest. Oh, the shop items. There we are. The potency, was it striking, I believe?
Mm. Wow. Fixed the problem.
There you go.
VPN.
That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Needs
I
a
have your
VPN.
Weird.
needs a VPN.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Did
striking
you already
and a
put the coin in the total coinage on the party? Or were you giving us
coinage
each
is in the
individual
party.
escape?
Yes,
Okay.
the coinage is in the party.
So we can each take our share of that.
Let's see. I think I can distribute. Let's see. Jinu and Rokoro. Yep, I see all of you. I'll go ahead and just click distribute. And you guys will get a equal share of the total coinage. Or of the
Sweet.
coins, I mean.
Okay.
There you guys go.
When that
Nice.
Cloudflare thing happened a week or two ago, it messed up everything.
Interesting.
That is
All
a
right,
really
so-
slick trick you just pulled. Thank you.
That is
Very good.
efficient.
So with that,
I like that feature.
yes, I do have the runes you asked for. Do you have the coin?
How much was it again?
If it was for the striking rune, 65 gold. If it was for the potency rune, 35 gold.
What about the protection one for my gi?
Armor potency, that will set you back 160.
Holy shit. Well, let me get one of each of the other ones. Please put on my fist wraps.
Are we supposed to be able to see the shop items? Because again, it's no permission. All we see is the.
Is there a shop?
I'll put go into the buy chest.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Same thing, no permissions.
wait, there's a buy chest?
Yeah,
Fraggle,
actually, on the
fraggle.
party, on
Fixing
the actors panel. So under the combat tracker panel, there's the actors panel, and then down near the bottom, there's a buy chest.
Okay.
Where if you look at that
So-
seats inventory, it shows only the things you were just asking about: striking rune and potency rune.
All right. So for the striking and the potency, that is going to be 100 gold. I'll get it in your character sheet.
I mean, if possible, G-Win would love a striking rune.
Okay. Do you have 65 gold?
I do.
All right.
I see nothing there.
Do you have to have a potency rune on your weapon before you can add a striking rune?
Okay. I'm not sure. We'll have to research that. So go ahead, Rokuro, and take away the 100, and Jiwen, you take away the 65.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
I
Sakasu
suspect
will
that
ask.
might be the case.
Sakasu will ask the vendor if he can get a hold of a twinning staff, or as it is known in his circles, Sun Wukong's toothpicks.
I possibly could find one. Do you have the coin to... I could possibly find one. I certainly don't have one on hand. And I'm sorry, what is your name?
I am Sakasu Yanki.
Very well met. I don't have one right now with me, but check back within a week. And I will see what I can do.
All right. I will do so. Cannot quite afford it yet, but soon. As soon as those Jenkins pay me what they owe me for that dice game.
I have a feeling you're never going to get that money back.
If I remember correctly, they are all dead.
And they didn't have my money in their pockets. And no, not all of them were dead. Just the ones we found. Stinkin' Jenkins is probably holding the bag.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's still alive.
As you guys are working with or shopping with the vendor, you guys do hear a few of the villagers talking about getting ready for the festival of the first long night. Sounds like the town is gearing up for a bit of a fall festival.
Is that wise?
Oh, of course it is. The town has been getting more and more on edge. Can't you sense it?
I don't read townspeople well.
The town always seems on edge whenever I'm around. As he leans against a wall.
You do notice that a few people definitely are giving you the eye. You young rebel, you.
Gives him the stink eye right back. Very defiant.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps you all could perhaps do you either of you have any plans for the festival?
Not taking part in any reenactment.
You're looking at it.
Is there
Fair
any
enough.
particular thing that we would know about the upcoming festival?
It's not. Let's see. You could go ahead and make for me a. Let's see. You could make for me either a Willowshore lore or a society check.
Alrighty.
Strange, I have lived in this village all of my life and know nothing about this rich festival.
16.
Okay. It is. Let's see here. It is something that most rural areas in Shenmen partake in. The reasoning it is mostly for celebration, but it is also just in recognition and preparation for the winter that is coming ahead.
All right, and any particular festivities or whatnot that we would be known to expected to be participating in?
I mean, the big one that required participation was or has already taken place at the end of spring to the beginning of summer. This mostly would be if you guys wish to participate. You could help out with food preparation. You could help arrange games, and there's other stuff you could do, but there is nothing that you are all expected to do.
Okay.
I
think of
organize
any-
a drinking contest.
You could.
We will help decorate the tea house for more business for the festival.
I think G-Win would probably see to make sure if there's anything that Granny Who needs of him for the festival.
All right. So, as you guys conclude your shopping, Jiwen, you go and you speak with Granny who she's working with her guards at this point in time. She sees you come up. Ah, Jiwen. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I came to make sure that there was anything that you've needed of me, especially for the upcoming festival. I know things have been a little bit more relaxed and in duties of late. I remember when you first sent us off to go deal with the inn, and you've been letting me having a little bit more free range. I wanted to make sure that that wasn't a temporary thing.
Tell me, what is your thought of the heroes of Willow Shore?
Are you speaking of only the two that I have been traveling with?
Of course.
Well, I would say that Rokuro is a great warrior. One that he has head on his shoulders. One that I'm not sure he really understands. But it is straightforward, it is true, it's unwavering. Something both stubborn and respectful. For Janoon, I would say that he's a crafty one. One that has seen a lot and knows how to get away from it, but he keeps going back into the fray. It's a very confusing thing for me. But perhaps there's a lot more to it than I don't understand. That is something I want to get to know a lot more.
Well, what I need from you is I want you to convince them to support me when I make my bid for becoming mayor of the town. We've been unable to find the old one ever since the first day of summer, and I'm getting tired of working with that old fart, Matsuki.
Is there a time when this election will be taking place?
Oh, I will make my call near the end of the festival. What I don't care how you do it. Bring it up to them. Play games, make them drunk. But I would appreciate, but the one who has the backing of the heroes of Willow Shore will most certainly win favor with those in the town.
I don't
Then
mean
we
to
can
question your
secure-
wisdom on this, but you haven't been showing yourself as a great contributor to the heroes of Willow Shore. How do the people even know that you respect them, let alone support them in what they do?
Ever since the attack midsummer, where young Torikiri nearly lost his sister, we haven't had any more incursions in town, have we?
No, we have not.
And Jiwen, you would have noticed yourself, guard patrols were on an uptick after that incursion. Some in town do say that it's also been at the insistence of the heroes of Willow Shore. But while the heroes have commented on it, Granny Who, at least from what you've seen, has been the one plotting out the patrols, and you have been present yourself to some of her dressing down of some guards who aren't quite making the cut.
Oh, I see. You're approaching this by no news is good news. And once people realize that, they will have no choice but to understand that. Those who are seeking news at every opportunity, especially if looking for a way out, they're blind to what's actually going on, and that is stability. I'll see what I can do on this.
Very good. I look forward to seeing what you can pull off. And if you turn around to leave, she would say one last thing. Don't disappoint me.
I never do.
All right.
And he will leave.
Fair enough. So, did any of you have anything at the comment of the festival that you wished to do? I mean, Sakasu, you're going to be plotting your own things. What about Jinun? Are you just happy to be hanging out at the tea house?
Actually, I will need to visit my own hermit cabin again to spend a little time communing with Shangja over the dictates of our patron. And but for the evening of the festival, when we return, we'll have re-granted, since I'm sure at least some long rest will have passed since then, we'll have re-granted Shangja the speech ability as well as the skill ability, removing the rejuvenating focus and the tough ability, but with now skilled in intimidation.
Very nice.
So able to speak with quite touching words, you might say.
Oh. All right. Rokoro, how about yourself?
One, I would like to find out what happens with Yomi. Two, I will craft some cat toys or things that resemble cats to sell to the children at the festival to make money, to buy rune.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So we will move ourselves to the day of the festival.
Did I find out what happened to Yomi?
So, yeah. Yomi has been continuing to be prayed with and worked with the priestess of Pharasma. She has done her best, but her cat instincts catch up with her from time to time, and she finds herself napping, maybe batting around some actual cat toys. She doesn't say too much, but she also hasn't cast any spells, and no other shenanigans have happened so far. So that's what's happened with her. And now for your crafting. So now we're going to move to so you can make toys. You can make toys. And we'll go ahead and start with the day of the festival. So, Rokoro. Don't know why Granny Who was there. I need to fix that. But go ahead and click on the crafting button in the chat, please.
Oh, how's this going to make my own? Did it not work?
I'm not seeing anything.
There we go. Oh, I did what I did in the first place.
All right. Very good. Rokoro, you successfully make batches of toys, and are you out there with your own cart selling them? Are you providing them to the kids? Just elaborate on that a little bit for me, please.
I make a stand in front of the tea house and in the tea house to sell cat toys and, made of the cats from the tea house. Not from the cats, of the cats. 2 toys for kids.
Important distinction there. Not made of cat, but made from cat.
Yes.
Or made resembling cats.
That is very important. Very good. All right. Jin-un, let's see here. What would be good? Can you tell me a little bit of what you're going to be doing on the day of the festival now that Xiongja has been granted speech once again?
Well, what do we know about what's actually going to happen in the festival? When do the festivities start? Is it an all-day thing? Is it only after sundown?
It is an all-day thing going into. It's not quite as late as the festival going that you guys partook in. Once you guys have kind of a final meal after the sun has set, everybody will go home as normal. And you would have heard that while drinking is allowed, based off of what happened first day of summer, the alcohol isn't flowing quite as freely this go around.
Okay. Then for the day of the festival, I'm going to come into town with having ideally hunted up some fresh game meat to be prepared, at whatever fire pits, barbecue skewers, some rabbit, some squirrel, any small game animal meat to contribute to the festival. And then probably we'll spend most of the day in and around the tea house trying to make sure that people are abiding by that. Don't get too drunk. Don't drink too much.
I like that. I like that very much. What I would like for you to do is
Teaching lore?
Yeah. Go ahead and make that roll for me, please.
All right. If I do poorly, I'm going to use
no.
I know that's a 1 0 point patch because I actually have a bonus 0 point right now that I need to use up before the session is done for its fizzle.
Very good.
So we will not accept that.
Be right back.
All right.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
I
All
used
right.
the hero
You
point, and then I
bring-
refilled it with the deficit or with the bonus one, so I'm all set.
Very good. You bring in some prime cuts of game, and you, with the help of Sayori and Torakiri, you throw together a fantastic, some fantastic festival food. It's a big hit. There are plenty of people there. Just fantastic. I was
If we did
going
so
to
well,
go.
Xiongja is going to get some extra scraps of and treats during the preparation process. It's a festival. The fox can live a little.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so kind, Jin-un.
Yes, well,
Treating a
unfortunately,
Treating a
you
little
have to
fox
sometimes
like
eat
me.
spells, but today,
I suppose I'm not that mad at you today.
Give me time. I'm sure we'll do something foolish.
At that, she just playfully just bops, just kind of taps your leg, and then proceeds to happily eat. You don't get any sass from her today.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, I was going to go to Sakasu, but since he is AFK for the moment, we will then go to Jiwen.
Okay, so just to verify, so if Granny, who's usually in charge of the guards and such, what does old man Matsuki do?
His focus, and you would know this, his focus in town has been building up food stores and preparing it for winter. He has been keeping the farmers pretty well working. A problem that he's starting to run into is getting enough people for the harvest. But that's primarily what he has been. Along with that, he's also been helping try to keep he's been trying to help those with woodworking knowledge get supplies and materials to start winterizing a lot of the homes in Willow Shore.
All right. So what I think Jiwen is going to be doing then is he is going to be kind of like doing the like sewing rumor type stuff, but all like in a more positive way. So he's going to be going for making sure that people think of like, the festival is, being provided for by the food and such like that. Not making it extravagant, but just making sure that people know that what he does and, what it's currently providing for them at the moment.
Right.
It's basically a build up. So then whenever, Granny Hugh announces what she does, that people can like start realizing what the differences are and what they think is better.
Okay. All right. I like it. So go ahead and look on that. Unless you
no.
have another skill you were planning on using. What if
I was
not
hoping for
society? What would
diplomacy.
you do? That's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead. Don't use the button. Go ahead and make for me a diplomacy roll.
Oh no.
Are you happy with that?
No. You know what? Just because I'll use a hero point. Sure. What
He's
could go
really
wrong?
trying to make us drink
Now,
tonight.
use an inspiration if you get, since you didn't roll a one, if you've got one left.
I do not have any left.
Yeah, bummer.
So.
Okay.
Bummer.
With that, yeah, you begin spreading good news and such throughout the town. I mean, in the festival, like you said, positive talking people and things up. You feel like you're making some good headway.
Nice. Is that the cart where Rokuro is putting out?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. All right. And all right, with that, anything else, Jiwen?
Not at this moment.
Fair enough. Sakasu,
Yes.
remind me again, what trouble were you causing here at the festival?
I was going to be putting on a. At first, his first thought was going to be to hold a drinking contest, but seeing as there's a. Yeah. moratorium on drinking in excess. He's going to try and hold some other contests to replicate the 72 earthly transformations and the other feats of Sun Wukong. So he will have an hold an acrobatic contest for to simulate the 100,000 li leap.
Oh, fancy. All right, I would like for you to then go ahead and make your acrobatics roll. Let's see how well you do.
He is not participating. He is judging the contest for the rest of the townsfolk to participate in, using it as a double whammy of both educating the townsfolk with the feats and lore of his deity, as well as giving them something entertaining. So we'll have staff balancing, so people climb up on the edge of a bow staff and see who can reach the highest without the staff falling over, or having acrobatic competitions. I mean,
all right,
whatever you would like me to roll. I figured I'd do a performance check as kind of ringmastering them around.
Yeah, go ahead and make a performance check. Let's see how that goes. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. All right, you are seeing
quite skilled performer.
You are, it's a little hard at times to remember that you are you're there to judge, but sure enough, everybody seems to enjoy watching the performances. You are bringing you're bringing a good life to the overall party. It is going, it is going very, very well. Yep. Pulled you guys over. Haha. And of course I chose the wrong map. Haha. So get ready, because I'm pulling you guys again. I really got to get rid of that other Willow Shore, because it goofs me up every single time. All right.
There is one other activity I would like to do as people gather for the festival. I'll pull a small table over into one corner of the G house, and I will set up for reading the bones of fate for any festival goers who wish to have their fortune told. And I'll have some cleaned bones from taken from the food that we hunted up, some old rabbit rib bones and little rabbit hand bone, just like little bones I can toss out and do like toss the reading of bones. And once you make a show of it to do occultism for any townsfolk who want to have their fortune read, to read their fortune. The occultism is just to make it look like it's real, but in fact I'm just going to tell people nice things.
Sure. All right, go ahead, and
I'm not trying to scam people. I'm not trying to do fakery and scam people. I'm just trying to, sort of have them associate that the crazy old hermit with the always hanging out with the fox. He might be in the tea house a lot, but he's nice in the tea house.
So, as luck would have it, one of your first customer, as you're set up there ready to read the bones, is Ayasu. Hi, what are you doing?
I am going to tell fortunes of people.
You're doing what?
I am going to tell people's fortunes.
Oh.
To read the minds of fate.
Well, does mine say?
Again, concentrate very hard on what you want most at the festival. And close your eyes. And I'm going to
Okay.
whisper to Shang-Chi. Oh, this is going to tell me what his little sister wants most. And let Shang-Chi run over to Torikiri and get some insults for me.
All right. Let's see. I would like for you. Let's take a look here. So you're trying to quickly and quietly.
Yes, stealthily.
let's see. Stealthily, yes. You can make for me either a deception or a stealth roll.
I think deception, because I am trying to fool the look. But I wait until she's got her eyes closed and she's concentrating really hard.
Mm-hmm.
See if this works. Yeah. All right. Good roll.
All right. This is going to be bittersweet for you.
Okay.
So Xiangjia comes back and she does her best Torakiri impression. I don't honestly know what she wants. I do think that she has been actually eyeing a new flute lately. She's been sticking close to me as I've been. That's too much. A new flute. We'll go with that.
Okay. By the way, one of my earbuds just ran out of battery, so I'll be quick and I'm going to switch to other audio.
Okay.
Hopefully you can hear me through the other microphone. I toss the bones. I try to noticing magical sounding words, and then I say, Shang-Chi, do you see what I see? Like, wink and nod so Shang-Chi can say yes. So,
Yeah.
Yasu, I see you and Busakawa. You are playing a flute. Busakawa dances.
And at that, her eyes just open up and she lights up. So it'll work. Oh, Big Brother's going to be so surprised. And she goes running off.
What have I done? I better warn Torakiri that his sister seems to be plotting some kind of encounter with Ugly Cute, who I know Torakiri just loves.
Tarakiri kind of looks, he's like, arigato. And you notice he pulls out a little something from behind the counter and pours himself a. He starts pouring a tall glass, but you also notice Sayuri kind of shoot him a look, and he's like, Sumimasen. He kind of pours it back in, and very good. All right, go ahead, Jinun, and roll your occultism one more time. All right. You have a few other folks show up, and for the most part, you and Xiangjia have a good time of reading people their fortunes, as it were. The night continues, the day continues on, and the eve is upon us. So, everybody's steadily gathering to get everybody's slowly being called to kind of the central part of town, kind of where the amphitheater was that you guys all stood upon for the festival. Is there anything you guys is there anything any of you want to do as people are gathering?
Just trying to keep an eye out for anything that's looking out of the ordinary, weird, any strange visitors.
Very good.
Nothing.
Probably what he's doing, but passively.
Same.
Actively holding my contests as the people are gathering, because gathering people are the best kind to get to participate in lore building contests. Displays of great strength and acrobatic acumen.
Very good. All right. As everybody is gathering, on the amphitheater stage, Old Man Matsuki and Granny Who are both there. I would like each of you to make for me perception rolls, if you'd please.
All right.
Good. Let's see. I think we're missing Sakasu.
Oh,
Perception.
Perception. He was so busy cheering on his crew that he just, gosh darn, he forgot to pay attention.
my. Where is my perception? Oh, it's over here in the. It's
There you have it.
It's not listed in proficiencies, and it bothers me.
I understand. Okay. Jin-un, you notice up on stage that Granny Who and and the old man, they are
Matsuki.
busy. Old man Matsuki, thank you. They appear to be doing a Rochambeau, paper, rock, scissors, trying to figure out who gets to go first. And at the moment, Old Man Matsuki appears to have won and is stepping out, getting ready to speak. You definitely notice that Granny Who is not very pleased at this.
The eye daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Everyone. Yes?
I mean, kind of try to then expand, looking beyond her to anybody, any of her cronies who might be potentially up to any pranks or distractions or other things that, would interfere with Matsuki and what he says.
Okay, good call. So far, nobody else seems to be doing much of anything. Granny Who does have a group behind her that's keeping guard. Everyone, it has been quite the season. A big thank you to all of the farmers and foragers who've been out there collecting food and helping us prepare for the winter. We have a lot more to do before the season is up. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. A big thank you to all of the guards keeping the town safe. And especially a thank you to our heroes. And old man Matsuki gestures out to, he sees some of you out there in the crowd, and there is cheering. Along with that, there's stage claps. Now, let us finish up tonight's festival and go into tomorrow, continuing to work forward towards winter. And also, prayers and thanks to our heroes, whom very soon might find out what's keeping us held in this valley. And the crowd definitely cheers much more at that. At that, old man Matsuki kind of takes a bow, and Granny Who steps forward. Or he kind of just a small bow, and Granny Who steps forward. Yes. You've all done well in keeping us safe over the past season, especially since the first day of summer and the midsummer attack. However, we still don't have a mayor of town. And as much as things have been working very well, it could be going so much better. We need to better fortify ourselves and prepare. And that is why, as she begins to speak, Jin-un, you detected a whiff of smoke in the air earlier. You figured it was probably just the cooking and such. But you see out of the corner of your eye something beginning to burn brightly. Do you turn around and try to check out what that is?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. In fact, I'll move away. I really don't care about her mayoral, nomination speech or whatever she's doing. It seems like it's a perfect time for if somebody is up to no good to be doing the no good, and a growing fire is probably the no good. And I will Jiwan if he's next to me, or a Rakuro if he's around. Sakasu is probably not still doing the pole tricks with the people, since the people are now all paying attention to the elders. So whoever's within reach, or on the way towards where I see the fire, I'll try to gather the party.
Okay. And sure enough, as you start gathering your friends, you guys spot this. And more people are starting to notice it. There is the shout, "Fire! The stables are on fire!" And Granny Who's speech is interrupted as everybody quickly begins shouting and turning around to see where it is.
Can you ping where the stables are? I think I vaguely remember. I think it's somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
The stables are right here. Oh, is it this one or
nope,
that one?
The stables are in downtown Willowshore, so they're closer by where you. They're in the general area of where you guys are celebrating. I don't exactly have where the amphitheater is on this particular map, but you guys are there.
Because I
thought we saw. Isn't that where we?
If there was a stable
dead
right
cows?
next to the dead people, or the
bugs, the big bugs that were buzzing in there.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I remember now.
But but dealing with the fire is where we will pick up next week.
But I'm busy drinking and selling cats.
Fair enough.
I have questions if that one cat is just, it was made that way, or is it an actual cat that's blinking?
Buy one and you'll find out.
Variety is spice of life.
Indeed.
Hard to argue with that.
All right. Oh, very good, guys. A bit of a slower deal, but you've found out that you're getting pretty soon. You guys will be potentially journeying hopefully beyond the mist. But first, some town problems have to be dealt with. But we'll go ahead and go around the horn, and we will start off with Circus. Go ahead and say what you got going on and pass it along.
That's me. I am Circus Freak. You can find me in the links that are being posted, most notably my kick whenever I have time to stream. When I'm not there, I'm hanging out in the Discords, causing discord amongst the communities and playing around on other streams. You can also find me as Avi Perskis, the Sedite vampire in the Miami by Night vampire game on JT's channel on Fridays. And if you would be so kind as to go back and watch through a few of the old Rifts campaigns, we just wrapped that on Sunday. Speaking of the Rifts campaign and JT's channels, I'll go ahead and tag him.
Yes, check us out Friday night. Finally, the vampire game is back. It will be fun. 9:30, my channel. Check it out. And then Saturday, Curse of the Crimson Throne. Now that I got this damn Foundry fixed, I can actually play the game properly next time. It will be great fun. Then back for, what is it called again? Mask of Nahalotep on Monday on Moonskull. More Cthulhu action. Check it out. And I will pass it to Mr. I cannot understand a word he says. History eraser button.
Well, hopefully my microphone is clearer now as I enunciate clearly and with no accent. And with both mics, because I got a little bit of battery juice in the one that went dead. So, of course, the other one's probably going to go dead while I'm talking. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. It was a fun night. I'm glad I was able to make it, even if I sounded like a drunken crazy man half the time. Fits the character. Maybe I should just start finding some kind of audio mixer to make random, modifications to Jin's speech. See you here next week for more Seasons of Ghosts when we deal with the fire and the things. And see you around in the meantime in all the various Discord places and streams. Thank you for being here. Please, please, please comment after the show ends, even if it's just to say, wow, awful episode. But if you say that, you have to tell us why. Or you can say, hey, awesome episode. And if you say that, if you tell us why. And then hit the like button. And do that for all the shows. Because we love you. And we want to make you happy. Mr. Moral Compass, tell him I'm right, that we want to make him happy.
Yes, we are average people with average thoughts, and I'm an average moral, Mr. Moral Compass. So, if you want, average things and stuff, I got nothing. But regardless, that aside, if you go to my good friends over at Avenue Studios and join the ever-consuming forest there, they have No Beast going on Thursdays, which they are running through the Dagger Heart system. So if you want to see one like that in action, I would recommend them.
With more black cats.
Always more.
Indeed. All right. Well, thank you.
And
thank
mechas
you,
and griffins and things. It's got all the
Indeed.
stuff.
They got it all there at Avenue Studios. Do give them a watch. They would greatly appreciate it. And you'll get to hang out with Dan and Kristen. But and Moss is there too. Can't forget Moss. But yes, with that, hey everybody, I'm Kaio Zaber. Our blessed moderators are posting the stuff link tree in the chat. Thank you all very much for being here. It was a bit of a different paced episode, but gave us some other stuff to we'll look at and work with. And we greatly appreciate all the fan art, the likes, and the comments, and we hope to see more of that. You all take care of yourselves. Have yourselves a great rest of your evening, and we look forward to seeing you all again later.